Okay guys, today we're going to talk about interior and exterior angle theorems. Okay, so the triangle angle sum theorem states that the sum, so when you add, of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. You probably remember that from geometry. Okay, so when we're doing these problems, we're going to set up equations. I know some of you will be able to do it without equations, but we are focusing more on the algebra here. Okay, so I have three interior angles. The theorem says if I find the sum or if I add them, they will equal 180. So 53 plus 78 plus x equals 180. Combine your like terms. So 131 plus x equals 180. And then you want to solve from there. Subtract 131 both sides. So x equals 49 degrees. Okay, so this is 49. There's the first one. The second one, we want to find the value of x. You'll notice that we have these two little tick marks. Remember when you see these, that means that this length is the same as this length. They are congruent. This is a 90-degree angle. And because these lengths are congruent, that means these base angles are also congruent because we have an isosceles triangle. So to set up our equation, x plus 90 equals 180. Combine your like terms. X plus x is 2x plus 90 equals 180. And then continue to solve. Subtract 90 from both sides. 2x equals 90. Divide both sides by 2. X equals 45. These angles are x, so therefore they are 45 degrees each. And this is a special right triangle that we will be looking at a little bit more detail coming up. All right, number 3, we want to find the value of x and the missing angle measures. So we have our three interior angles. They sum to 180, so we're just going to write our equation. 3x minus 11 plus x plus 6x minus 10 equals 180. And remember, it doesn't matter what you write first. It's addition, it's commutative. You'll get the same answer in the end. So 3x plus 6x. 3 plus 1 plus 6, you get 10x. Negative 11 minus 10, it's the same thing as negative 11 plus negative 10. Say negative 21 equals 180. And solve. So add 21 to both sides. You get 10x equals 201. Divide both sides by 10. And x equals 20.1. It is okay if you get decimals. Don't be scared of them. So we found x, but we also want to find the missing angle measures. So we need to take this x and substitute in to each one of these angles. So this one's quick. That one just equals x, so therefore this angle over here is 20.1 degrees. This one, if I'm substituting here, 3 times 20.1 minus 11. So 3 times 20.1 minus 11, you should get 49.3 degrees. And this last angle, 6 times 20.1 minus 10. So 6 times 20.1 first, minus 10, and you'll get 110.6 degrees. Okay, so there's those three angles. All right, number 4. This one has a little bit of a crazy situation. We have two triangles here, but if you notice, we have this x going on. We'll need to use that in a second. This side doesn't give us that many, or doesn't give us enough information as is. So we're going to start on this side. We know two angles. Let's find that third angle of the triangle. Okay, so just like we did before, set up your equation. I'm going to call this y because x is already being used. So 75 plus 67 plus y equals 180. Combine your like terms. 142 plus y equals 180. And subtract from both sides. So y equals 38 degrees. All right, so that's going to go right here. So this angle is 38 degrees. You notice we have vertical angles. So if this is 38 degrees, therefore this is also 38 degrees. Now we have two angles in our triangle. We can go ahead and find that third angle. So our equation, 28 plus 38 plus x equals 180. Combine your like terms, 66 plus x equals 180. Subtract 66, I'm running out of space, from both sides, and you should get x equals 114 degrees. So this angle right here is 114 degrees. Okay, so that's the triangle interior angle sum theorem. Now we're going to talk about the exterior angle. Okay, exterior angle, we have an angle on the outside. What this theorem says or states that the measure of an exterior angle, so outside, is equal to the sum of the measures of the two non-adjacent, so non-next to interior angles. So what that means, this exterior angle is equal to the sum of these two interior angles that are non-adjacent. So they're far away from there. All right, so to set up our equation, 73 plus 62 equals x. Yes, you could go through and find this angle, and then because this is supplementary, you could then find that. Totally fine as well. All right, but we're going to practice using the exterior angle theorem. So 73 plus 62, you get 135. So x equals 135 degrees. Okay, your second one. Find the value of x. Right here we have a right angle, so we know this is 90. So 31 plus 90 equals x, or 31 plus 90 is 121. So this angle right here is 121 degrees. Okay, number 7, we want to find the value of x. This one's a little bit more difficult. We're missing some information, or it appears that we're missing information. Remember, we have an isosceles triangle right here. This side is equal to this side, same length. Therefore, their base angles, so this angle right here and this angle right here, are congruent, or the same. So we can start by taking 180, because we know all of this adds up to 180, and subtracting 98 from it to see how much is left between these two angles to split. So between those two angles, these sum to 82. But I have two of them, so I want to take that 82 and divide by 2. 82 divided by 2 is 41. So this angle is 41, and this angle is 41. Yes, we could do 180 minus 41 to find this, but because we're focusing on the exterior angle theorem, we're going to add these two together. So 41 plus 98 equals x. 41 plus 98, x equals 139 degrees. And last one, number 8. We want to find the value of x and the missing angle measures. Okay, so be careful with this. We got to substitute in. Here's my two interior. They sum to equal my exterior. So x plus 28 plus 4x minus 3 equals 7x minus 15. Combine like terms. X plus 4x, you get 5x. Positive 28 minus 3, 28 minus 3 is a positive 25, equals 7x minus 15. Subtract 5x from both sides. Remember, it doesn't matter where you start, just make sure you're using the inverse operation. So we have 25 equals 7x minus 5x is 2x minus 15. Add 15 on both sides. So you get 40 equals 2x. Divide by 2. X equals 20. Okay, so we have not answered the question. We answered part of it, but we want to find the missing angle measures. So you're going to take that 20 and you're going to substitute it in. 7 times 20 minus 15. 7 times 20 140 minus 15, you should get 125 degrees. X plus 28, or 20 plus 28, 20 plus 28, you should get 48 degrees. Substituting in here, 4 times 20 is 80, 80 minus 3, and you get 77 degrees. Okay, so there is your notes for today. Please get started on the assignment.